Back here in Africa, the Economic Community of West African States, Ecowas, is celebrating its 50th anniversary amid renewed calls for reforms and stronger regional integration. Founded on the 28th of May 1975 to promote economic cooperation and political stability, the bloc is now at a crossroads, facing questions about its effectiveness and future direction. Moyo Thomas reports.
Ecowas was established with the vision of creating a borderless, peaceful, and economically integrated West Africa. Over 5 decades, it has made strides in free movement, trade, and peacekeeping, but its journey has not been without setbacks. The region has been faced with political instability, with about 6 military takeovers in just 3 years, raising questions about ECOWAS's ability to enforce democratic norms. Despite the ECOWAS Protocol on Democracy and Good Governance, adopted in 2001, which prohibits unconstitutional change of government, in 2023, Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, after a military coup, announced their withdrawal from the bloc, citing sovereignty concerns and lack of internal democracy. Critics say this happened because enforcement of the protocol has been inconsistent and that the regional body has not done enough to foster inclusive political systems that reflects the will of the people. This setback has also cast a shadow on the ability of the regional body in conflict resolution, a body that was once recognized in strength as it helped to end the civil wars in Liberia and Sierra Leone in the 90s, to deploying peacekeeping missions to the Gambia in 2017 without foreign assistance. Experts believe ECOWAS needs a defined democratic structure to overcome military incursions and build a stronger regional body.
Why is it that citizens of these states, where there has been a resurgence of coups, are preferring, so to speak, the military juntas to civilian administrations? Because there is a common saying that you cannot give what you don't have. If ECOWAS does not have a democratic structure and system in itself, can it in turn ensure democracy within its member states? The answer is no. Now, there is the challenge of ECOWAS with respect to the lack of political will. There is also the challenge of ECOWAS in terms of engaging the rights of its member states towards achieving economic independence.
The bloc boasts of a combined population of over 400 million people, yet many citizens feel disconnected from its processes. Analysts argue that policies are often top-down and fail to reflect grassroots needs. Economically, ECOWAS has introduced mechanisms like the ECOWAS Trade Liberalization Scheme (ELTS) and is pushing for a single currency, the ECO. However, trade integration still lags behind. Intra-regional trade among ECOWAS member states is estimated at just 10 to 15%, far below levels seen in other regional blocs like the EU and ASEAN.
The citizenship participation is one, and then there must be a harmonization of policies. It's very critical. Harmonization of policies that apply to every West African state should be put in place in terms of economic drive development and a common market for West Africa.
To address these concerns and reposition itself, ECOWAS adopted Vision 2050, a long-term strategic plan that places people at the center of regional development. The vision aspires to build an ECOWAS of the people, one that guarantees peace, security, and prosperity through inclusive governance, economic transformation, and stronger civic engagement. Experts say that achieving this vision will require not only political will, but also a shift from rhetoric to results, where policies tangibly impact citizens' daily lives. As ECOWAS turns 50, the spotlight is now on whether it can reinvent itself, not just as a political body, but as a truly people-centered community driven by shared goals and inclusive governance. Moyo Thomas, TVC News, Abuja.